Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Much respect to the brothers laboring worldwide. And a hearty shalom and salutation to the believers out there who's believing on the words of Yahweh Bashal Shai in truth and sincerity. This is Brother Dawadah coming to you another lesson. Lord willing, is edifying. And I came across this article the other day, Investopedia, right? And this was written March 20th, 2020, year of prophecy. And it's about fiat money. And this currency that we're currently having, right, is fake money. Let's get the word fiat. Let's look that up right quick.
Fiat
Says a formal authorization or proposition, a decree, right? An arbitrary order, right? See what else we can get. Similar words. Decree, edit, order, command, commandment, injunction, proclamation, mandate, precept, right? So let's get into this article right quick. All right, so what is fiat money? Fiat money is government issued currency that is not backed by a physical commodity such as gold or silver, but rather by the government that issued it, right? It says the value of fiat money is derived from the relationship between supply and demand and the stability of the ensuring government, rather than the worth of the commodity backing it, as in the case of commodity money. Modern paper currencies are fiat currencies, including the US dollar, the euro, and other major global currencies. And now keep in mind, it says major global currencies. So this article, why am I bringing this out? Is to let our people know, man, this is going to lead to what? A cashless society. All right. They can do any type of decree and get rid of this dollar as they doing. They're using this coronavirus, right, as a smoke screen to crash the stock market, which will what? Bring on the mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip. All right. This fiat currency is not backed by anything. All right. We just read in that definition that is what? A decree, right? Let's go to the book of Isaiah, chapter 10, right? Woe unto them that decree unrighteous decrees, and that write grievousness which they have prescribed. Yeah, they've prescribed this. They've written this on paper, all right? And now they're trying to use this fiat currency to bring on the mark of the beast. Why? Because he know he has but a short time. And once again, once this place finally crashed, this dollar crash, it's going to go what? Straight cashless, which is going to implement the mark of the beast, which is that RFID microchip, man. All right. It's going to be able to tell about your medical, you know, your financial, anything and everything about you is going to be in that chip. All right. Verse 2, to turn aside the needy from judgment and to take away the right from the poor of my people, that widows may be their prey, and that they may rob the fatherless. Yeah, man. They're robbing the fatherless. They're giving you fake currency and making you pay taxes on this fake currency. And what will ye do in the day of visitation, and in the desolation which shall come from far? To whom will ye flee to help, and where will ye leave your glory? Yeah, and that's what's going to be promised to these so-called elites, man. All right, you declaring these unrighteous decrees, right? Trying to forward the affliction of the Israelites, right? And bring on your new world order. But Yahweh Shah said, just when you're about to fill your belly, he's going to take you out, right? Matter of fact, let's get that. I believe that's in Job. Let's take a look. Right? You know, and Salakia. Let's see, that's it. This is the book of Job, chapter 20 and verse 15. He hath swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. The Most High shall cast them out of his belly. That's not what I wanted, but that's a good precept. Yeah. Esau has swallowed down the riches of every nation, right? Chiefly the riches of the nation of Israel, right? And he's going to vomit those things back up. That's not what I wanted. Let's see if we can find that precept. There it is. This is the book of Job, chapter 20 and verse 23, a couple verses down. When he is about to fill his belly, right? You think everything he can declare his new world order is what an achievement, right? The Most High shall cast the fury of his wrath upon him. Yeah, we just read that in Isaiah, right? And it shall rain it and shall rain it upon him while he is eating. Yeah. What is going to rain upon him? Those thermonuclear missiles. When he finally thought he didn't crown his new world order a success, right? He shall flee from the iron weapon. You see that? What's the iron weapon? Those thermonuclear missiles. And the bow of steel shall strike him through. See that? See, Yahweh Shah is going to take him in his own devices, man. All right? And this part of this fiat currency, you know, is part of him crowning his new world order, right? Let's go to Job 5. Job 5 and verse 12. He disappointeth the devices of the crafty, so that their hands could not perform their enterprise. Yeah, they're not going to be able to perform their enterprise, man. All right, they're thinking that they're going to be able to have rulership and get that birthright back, because that's what it goes all back to, man. It goes back to the birthright. They think they're going to be able to get that back. Well, guess what? They're not. All right. He taketh the wise in their own craftiness, and the counsel of the forward is carried headlong. Yeah. Their counsel is going to be carried headlong until their death. Let's go back to this article. All right. It says key takeaways, right? Fiat money is government issued currency that isn't backed by any commodity such as gold. Fiat money gives government central banks greater control over the economy because they control how much currency is printed. See that? One danger of fiat currency is that the government will print too much of it, resulting in hyperinflation, and that's what's coming. When they try and pump all of these stimulus back into this waning economy, it's going to create hyperinflation, meaning that your loaf of bread that used to cost $1 is going to cost $30, right? The same thing that's going on in Venezuela, right? That was a trial run by the elites, man. All right, you got to understand these things, man. All right, let's see what else we got here. We got a video, but I'm not going to play the video. It says how fiat money works. Fiat money only has value because the government maintains the value, right? Or because two parties in a transaction agree on its value. You see that? So this money means nothing, man. All right? It says historically governments would mint coins out of valuable physical commodity such as gold or silver, or print paper money that could be redeemed for a set amount of physical commodity. Fiat money is inconvertible and cannot be redeemed. You see that? So this whole time, start with our apostles and elders on down, man, letting these things be known, right? And now you have an article in 2020, the year of prophecy, saying the same thing. All right, but the Spirit of the Lord had put it on them of old time to bring this information out. All right, what's that? Make their own tongues to fall upon themselves. Psalms, Salakia. Let's get that. Own tongues. All right. Let's go to the book of Psalms, chapter 64 and verse 8. You know what? Verse 6. They search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. That's talking about Esau, right? Both the inward thought of every one of them, the heart is deep, right? So they thought about this since they established this country in 1776, man. All right, that they eventually is going to bring in the New World Order, right? But the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. Yeah, when they're about to fill their belly, when they're eating, right? With those thermonuclear missiles. So they shall make their own tongues to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. Yeah, and that's what's going on. Their own tongue is falling upon themselves in this article, man. All right? Let's see what else we got here. Says important, most modern paper currencies, including the U.S., are fiat money, right? It says because fiat money is not linked to physical reserves such as national stockpile of gold or silver, it risks losing value due to inflation or even becoming worthless in the event of hyperinflation. And that's what's going to happen. It's going to become worthless, man. All right? Once they start trying to give all this stimulus money, right, they're going to overprint money, cause hyperinflation, which is going to indeed cause the crash of the dollar, which is what? Going to bring on the digital currency, which is the what? The mark of the beast, man. Let's go get it. All right? But this is Bible prophecy. All right? This is the words of Yahweh by Shah, man. All right? This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse 16. And he caused of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. That word mark goes back to what? Charagma, right? Imprinted mark. Charagma root word is charax. It's the actual instrument that they're going to use to inject that RFID microchip, right? And that no man might buy or sell save that he had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name, right? And if you know anything, man, those digital currency, those barcodes always have 666 in them, man. All right, let's go to Revelation 14, right? And don't take the chip, man. And definitely don't take no damn vaccine they trying to give you, right? Revelation chapter 14 and verse 9 says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture. So you receive the mark, and you telling people you can take it out. No, he said if you receive the mark, this is what's waiting for you. The same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb, right? That same thermonuclear missile is going to take Esau out while he's ready to fill his belly, right? You're going to be had in derision, all right? You read about that in 2nd Ezra. It says, going to feed you idol things offered to idols, right? And those who consider with them, and I'm paraphrasing, is going to be had in derision. So you decide to take this mark, which is, if it's written in your story, right? Guess what? You're going to be had in derision. You're going to be burnt up, right? Verse 11, it says, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast and his image, and whosoever receives the mark of his name. See that? All right, it's going to be a perpetual example of this place, man, of what not to do. Don't be like Esau. Don't drink the Babylonian juice. And once again, he's trying to implement his new world order, man, but he's going to be stopped in his place. All right, that's going to be it for the lesson. Lord willing, it's been edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom.